Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Before the video begins, I just wanted to come on here and kind of talk about why I missed the last 2 weeks of content. I was getting pretty consistent with it, and then a huge wrench kind of fell right into the lives of me and a bunch of my family members. Now, I'm not going to go into details as to what it is, just for the privacy of myself and the rest of my family. I'm sure it's not something that they want necessarily spread across the internet. But I thought this was a good opportunity to hop on here and kind of have more of a serious conversation with you guys, and especially as we roll deeper into the winter. And I know that that seasonal depression can kind of come around and affect a lot of people. So pretty much, long story short, there was a pretty serious family emergency, and because of it, I felt it was appropriate to take a few weeks off of content, just to kind of be with the family, be with myself, and really make sure that I wasn't trying to put on this fake persona for the camera just to pump content out. That's not something I ever want to do. I always want to be real with you guys. I always want to keep it 100 with you guys. And I think putting out content, yes, some videos are better than others, and some videos I do put out just to get a video out for the week. But I think that can only go so far, and it should only go so far. You should never be personally, I believe you should never be putting content out just for the sake of putting content out. So I always want to put my all into these videos, and I just felt like I wasn't in a place to be able to do that over the last 2 weeks. But I just want to talk about how, you know, life can be very, very tough sometimes. And I think that it's a really important thing to remember, is that everybody here in your life is here for you. They're here for you, for a shoulder to lean on, shoulder to cry on. And especially as we get into these colder months with less sun out, I think that's a really important thing to keep in mind. If anything is ever bugging you, if anything is ever on your mind, please do not hesitate to talk to one of your friends, talk to one of your family members, and just sometimes you need a vent. Sometimes you got to get everything off of your chest, and I think a lot of people forget that, especially nowadays. I just wanted to have this talk just more as a reminder to remember that your mental health is important. And although it may not seem like it to you, but I promise you, all of your friends and family are around to support you. And with that said, I think it's also important to keep in mind that you need to be there for your friends as well, and for your family as well, because somebody may be hurting on the inside, and something may have happened that day or that month or that week that you may not be obviously aware of, because they may not be making it obvious. They don't want to necessarily talk about it. So just kind of always just establishing that precedent with your friends and family, that you're always there for them, that you are somebody that they can talk to, someone that they don't need to feel like they're going to be judged when they have a conversation with you. But all you can do is do your best, and don't forget that there are people out there for you. Please don't hold it inside. Please talk to somebody. Please get your mind off it, distract yourself, do whatever you need to do to cope with whatever situation you're going through, because it's important to stay mentally healthy. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Just hop on here and have that conversation with you guys. Sorry for starting the video on a bit of a down mood, but I think it's something that really is important for people to be reminded of, honestly, every single day. All right, everyone, so I took the week off from work because I had some vacation days built up, and I figured why not just take a week off just to stay at home, catch up on some sleep, play some video games, and just hang out. And with that, I figured now would be a great time to practice being a dog parent. And so my brother and his girlfriend, they just recently got a dog, and I figured this would be a perfect opportunity. And you know, they sometimes get a little bit stressed over the dog. So I figured with the week off, why not take the dog off their hands, babysit them a little bit. And with that being said,
I want y'all to meet Clementine. Well, aren't you gonna do nothing?
Alrighty, so remember a few weeks ago when I said that the golf season was looking like it was over? Boy, do I have some good news for you.